Hi everybody, it is the 6th I think, and it's very very early in the morning. Don't mind me, I'm doing my hair and it's too hot for me to really press everything out, so I'm going to wear a wig today. So if you pay attention, you'll probably get an unspoken tutorial on how to. But I wanted to talk to you today about privileges. Give me a second. Privileges. Okay. Privileges, and I'm just talking about my dark people. The United States, as it stands today, you are technically 4 generations away. You, your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, 4 generations away from slavery, especially in the South. 4 generations away from slavery, from someone saying, you can't do something because you're black. You can't shop at this shop because you're black. You can't piss on this commode because you're black. You can't, do certain things just because you're black. In some cases, it's still going on today. You can't own a home, 1, because you're black, and 2, you don't make enough money. Or if you do own a home, you can only live in certain areas. Now, some may disagree with me because you were raised differently or whatever have you, but history is history, pretty much. So, the reason why I brought this up today was because most of the young people I meet think that going to college and getting to be able to go out and buy certain things is like what you're supposed to do. It's a privilege that you have that nowadays. It's a privilege because, so many people before you fought for that. From people being hung to, from the marches, from different things. Also, their next generation didn't have to put up with it. Even in my house, my family's home, I only have 1 kid. So it was really, it put me in a funky disposition when she started going to high school that she needed a cell phone. Now, when I was her age, I saved up my money and got a pager. My mama wore that damn pager out. Every time I wasn't around her or something like that, she would call, hey, where are you? Da 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 da. Now, to me, this day and age, teenagers really need it, but raise them with the responsibility to pay for their own. Like my kid, her contract is until she's 16, which is pretty much this year. 16, depending on how well you're doing in school, you're going to have to get a job, pay your own goddamn bill. That's just me. Because I had to pay mine, you should have to pay yours. So, what do you think about that? If I could be a little militant, I could be, wrong, but in your household, does your teenagers respect something that, they didn't live through or know nothing about? Like, every time I look on TV, it's always talking about the Holocaust or something like that. You never hear really slavery being brought up, and if it is, then that means that, black people are prejudiced, or, everybody always wants to play the race card, but hell, just the littlest shit, the list get brought up, or Nazis, or whatever have you. It's like they're paying homage to something that was really wrong in history, but as soon as somebody brings slavery up, I don't think we should talk about that. It was so long ago, or get over it, or something to that effect. Well, I just don't think it's fair. But, that's just me in my world. So I just really wanted to talk to you today about privileges and what you thought about them, especially with your child in 2010. What did you think? So yeah, I'm gonna end that there and upload this and get back to me. Write me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. You know. Oh, and I also brought up on Facebook your scariest movie, and somebody put Roots. It is scary, especially since I personally know most of us wouldn't last. Um, is Most of us wouldn't last with slavery. Some of us would even conform, volunteer to be in the house. You know, some of us would survive many generations because your personality is not gonna allow you to be outside the box. I know back in the day, I would probably be a straight up revolutionary, like you're not fixing to just take anything from me. But some people, you know, like a dog, roll over, show you that goddamn belly, legs shaking and tail wagging. So, I don't know. Get back to me with your responses about privileges and what you think about it today. Not saying that, you know, we don't deserve it, but I just think we should pay more attention to our actions, not chase so much paper. Like really, if you have a family, try to get closer to them, understand them. Not everybody can be helped. So I just wanted to pose that question, and I'm gonna poke myself in the fucking eye. Yeah. So get back to me.